First we have to draw the domain. We cannot divide by 0, so this one cannot be 0. So x cannot be 3 minus y squared. So the points on this curve aren't in the domain, but every other point is in the domain. Our first point is 0, 0, which is here, clearly in the domain, and we have a continuous function, so the limit will be the function value, which is 1 over 0 plus 0 squared minus 3. Our second point is 0, 2. Here it's the square root of 3, and our point is gonna be here in the domain, so the limit will be the function value. Here it's 1 over 0 plus 2 squared minus 3. In the third case, x goes to infinity and y goes to 0, which we can draw like this. Now we can factor out the dominant term in x, and we get that 1 over 1 plus y squared over x minus 3 over x, where 1 over x goes to 0, y squared goes to 0, and x goes to infinity. 0 over infinity is 0, and 3 over x goes to 0, so this whole thing goes to 0. Our fourth point is 3, 0, which is here, which is a problem because it is not in the domain, so we try to find different paths with different limits. So, for example, the first path can be this one, where y is 0 and x is 3 minus t, where t is positive and t goes to 0. So the function will be 1 over 3 minus t plus 0 squared minus 3, which is 1 over minus t. Since t is positive and t goes to 0, this one goes to minus infinity. For example, another path can be this one, where y is 0 and x is 3 plus t, where t is positive and t goes to 0. So our function will be 1 over 3 plus t plus 0 squared minus 3, which is 1 over t. Since t is positive and t goes to 0, this one goes to infinity. Clearly, minus infinity and infinity is not equal, so the limit does not exist. And in our last case, x goes to minus infinity and y goes to infinity, which we can draw like this. Now we also try to find different paths be different limits, but not this path. We can choose, for example, this one, where x is minus t and y is t, where t goes to infinity. So our function will be 1 over minus t plus t squared minus 3. We can factor out the dominant term, 1 over t squared times 1 over minus 1 over t plus 1 minus 3 over t squared. 1 over t squared goes to 0, 1 over t goes to 0, 3 over t squared goes to 0, so this one goes to 0. Our next path can be this one, where x is minus t squared and y is t. So where t goes to infinity, so the function will be 1 over minus t squared plus t squared minus 3. So it's gonna be minus 1 over 3, 0 and minus 1 over 3 does not equal, so the limit does not exist.